Hi, I'm Jessica Reeker, Community Health Educator with Good Shepherd Healthcare System.
And I'm Chris Madrigal, Health and Wellness Coordinator, Good Shepherd Healthcare System.
Today we're going to talk about managing anxiety and fear over COVID-19 or coronavirus. First off, we want to acknowledge that this is a very stressful and uncertain time. It's normal to have feelings of anxiety over the current situation going on in our world. If you ever need help or someone to talk to, there are resources available. Good Shepherd Education's Connections team is still here working for you if you need help finding services.
Also, I'm still taking appointments on health and wellness, talking about nutrition, exercising in isolation, sleeping, and also healthy eating.
So let's face it, right now we're dealing with a very stressful situation. Finding ways to cope will help you make you stronger and help you feel more healthier overall. Chronic stress and anxiety can negatively impact your heart health, ability to sleep, immune system, happiness, productivity, the list goes on and on. So we're going to discuss some tips today to help you manage stress and anxiety during this difficult time.
So our first tip is arm yourself with the facts. You know, Jessica, there are a lot of websites out there with really misinformation about COVID-19. I would highly recommend that people go to the CDC website and stay away from, websites that are looking for clicks and things of that nature.
Okay, so not Facebook.
Not Facebook.
Okay.
Not Facebook.
Okay, good tip. Thank you.
Yes.
Next is avoid news overload. So it's okay to stay informed, but it's a good idea to tune out once in a while. Take breaks from TV. Just know when to tune out from those things. They can cause more anxiety sometimes than is helpful. So be mindful of how much screen time you're logging each day. If practicing social distancing, as we all should be, it can be easy to work extra hours, spend more time watching the news, staying up to date on statistics, things like that. So just know if you start feeling anxious or feel overwhelmed by what you're seeing, just time to tune out and maybe take a break till the next day.
Yeah, too much news is not good.
Yeah, it's never a good thing.
Never a good thing. The next tip is connect with others. You may be feeling isolated right now. That doesn't mean you have to feel disconnected. With FaceTime and Zoom meetings and things of that nature, it's a great time to connect with others so you don't feel like you're alone. We're all in this together. It's a great time to kind of reach out and stay socially connected with others.
Yep, staying socially connected while still practicing physical distancing. Yep.
Exactly.
Next is focus on what you can do. So there's a lot of things out of our control right now. Instead of worrying about those things, try and focus on what's important for you, yourself, your personal health, your family health. Those are the things that you can control. Healthy eating, trying to stay in control of those normal healthy habits that you've done so well with all year, not giving up on those. Finding ways to exercise at home. Hopefully we'll be talking about some of those things in the future, so we can have some tips for you on those. But eating nourishing food, those proteins, things like that, that are really going to help you get through anxiety and help you lower your stress levels. Sleep is a really big important thing as well. Try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Since we're all social distancing and working from home, maybe that'll give you a little bit of extra time to hopefully catch up on some sleep. And that'll help us feel better and fight off infections as well.
Definitely. Our next tip is take a walk. Any type of exercise helps relieve stress. You may not be able to go to the gym right now, but you can take a walk or do a home workout to clear your head. I think it's very important that we use, exercise as a stress relief. I think it's very important that, we use bands or any weights we have at home. It's very important not only for physical fitness, but also for mental fitness.
Have you heard of the prescription trails, Chris?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Love the prescription trails.
Yeah.
I think it would be a great time to utilize prescription trails right now.
For sure, yeah. If you go to walkrxtrails.com, you can see a wide variety of trails in our area, including distance of the trails, amenities that are available, steps that would be taken, grades of trails, all those things. So I definitely recommend utilizing that during this time.
Definitely.
So next tip is to organize. Sometimes all it takes to help you relax is feeling like you have things under control. So that comes back to controlling what you can and not looking out to things that are not under your control. So spend a few times organizing closets, your desk, just about anything. I know that helps me a lot. When I'm at home, I can organize something, at least makes me feel like I have something in my control at that moment,
I totally agree. I think if there's that instant gratification to it,
There
where you
is.
just feel really good about it, it's like, oh my gosh, I did that, and it only took me 10 minutes, and I've been wanting to clean out that junk drawer, and I finally did it.
Exactly, yeah. I can't control what's going on outside of my house, but at least my house will be the way I want it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So a big thing is find activities you enjoy. Now is the time to turn to activities you wanted to do but don't usually have time for. Great things to do are read, paint, do a jigsaw puzzle, sort through old photos. This is a great time. I know it's an abnormal time, but it's a great time to do those things that we've been putting off. I know, for example, I deep cleaned my house. I've done projects I've been waiting to do for a couple of months now that I've been putting off, that I have this extra time. I'm trying to turn a negative into a positive.
Yeah. I have a puzzle started. I have a scrapbook started. I'm just starting projects left and right. Next up is just to breathe. So this seems so simple. I feel like we talk about this all the time, but it really does help to just take a second, take a deep breath, focus on your breathing, bring your mindfulness back to your body. Slow, deep breaths do help you relax. Slowly count to 10 backwards, things like that. So do you want to do a deep breath real quick?
I'd love to.
Okay, so we are going to breathe in through our nose for a count of 2, hold our breath for 2 seconds, and then release out through our mouth for 4. Okay? I like deep breathing. I do this in my office a lot. Just kind of relax your shoulders. You don't realize how tense you are until you do that.
I already feel better.
Yeah, exactly.
So practice relaxation. Tense and then relax one part of your body at a time. Start with your feet and legs and then work your way up through your body. This is a very, very common thing. I recommend this to people I work with all the time. Tense up a muscle, then relax it. Have that mind-muscle connection. That's very big, but you want to practice relaxation. You want to be focused on relaxing your body. You want to be focused on easing that stress, easing that tension.
Yep. Meditation, progressive relaxation, all those things that will help.
Definitely.
So here are a few ways to help you thrive during social distancing.
Establish new routines. With school closures and shelter-in-place restrictions in your normal routine the past few weeks, having probably disrupted your routine, it's important that you get a new routine set, have structure in your daily life. Look at things like take a step back if you're feeling overwhelmed. Consider your priorities, your to-do list, and the resources that you have available. What's most important to you right now, and prioritize those things and help you accomplish those things today.
So setting a new routine is you're gonna have to think outside the box. Your fitness routine is not gonna be the same. Obviously, you can't go to the gym. You don't have the equipment that you're used to. You might have to do exercises at home, use some videos online. Contact Chris if you're an employee. He's got some great ideas on those. Even like grocery shopping, foods might be, even though we still have access to foods and we can still go out and we're wearing masks and everything we're supposed to, foods might be out of things, you might go to the grocery store and want to find eggs and they don't have eggs, so you just kind of have to roll with that. That's going to be a new routine for you. Keep a positive attitude and just get creative with exercise, your diet, everything. You're just going to have to roll with the punches. Consider other ways that you can stay active, like prescription trails, things like that, and ways you can stay nourished.
Also use social distancing to your advantage. Most of us are spending more time at home, so use this extra time to accomplish things you're normally too busy to do. Snooze for 7+ hours a night, make a nutritious breakfast, spend a few minutes organizing a drawer or cabinet, spend more time with your family, socially or distance connect with your friends, things of that nature. I think it's very important that we use social distancing to our advantage. Also set up a new routine and carry these positive traits and positive routines out of quarantine. It's very important that you focus on making some positive changes and incorporating that into our regular lives when those do go back to normal.
Yeah, we finally have time to do things that we might not have otherwise done.
Exactly.
Right? And lastly, just remember to practice compassion. We're all connected. Be patient with yourself, with others. Be aware of how you're talking to yourself during the day, that self-talk. We're all struggling, we're all stressed and anxious about this. Remember that everyone's doing the best that they can. It's a very difficult time. And everything you're doing is help protecting yourself, your family, and your community.
It's very important as well to check in on others, check in on your friends and your family from social distancing. Also, give yourself some grace. Check in on yourself. Make sure you're doing okay. Just like Jessica mentioned, this is a very stressful time for everyone. Making sure you're checking in to see, how your stress level is, how your anxiety level is very important during this time. Yeah. So stay safe, stay healthy, and remember, we're all in this together.